Look at you. Look at you.
She's the predator here.
Can I fucking speak?
She provoked this fight.
I understand that you're raising your voice at me.
You're basically being led to the slaughter.
Okay. Roger that.
I just want to kind of walk through this argument. I'm going to start it over from the beginning.
You can't tell me how I feel.
No, that's what I'm observing. I've said that to you.
Remember, she's in absolute control here because her goal here is to make herself into a victim. On the screen, as you can see, is this: after telling my boyfriend, it felt like he was being dismissive to me. She wants you to believe that she said to him, hey, I feel like you're being dismissive. And then his immediate reaction was to fly into a rage. And then he calmed down for a second, at which point she says, I'm just telling you how I feel. And what you already heard was his confused response, which is basically, what the fuck are you talking about it? He doesn't know she's recording, so her entire presentation of herself is curated, controlled, and performative, trying to establish the narrative by putting this text up on the screen that says, after telling my BF, it felt like he was being dismissive to me.
That's what I'm observing from you.
Okay.
Do you understand the difference?
I understand that you're raising your voice at me.
Yeah.
So that's 100% tactical. So what we know is, by inference here, he's already made this assertion several times and that she has been dismissing him, which gives insight into how the psychology of a psychopathic, emotional, psychological abuser operates. She's not just randomly choosing to say, this is how my boyfriend reacted after I told him I felt like he was being dismissive to me. It's only once he responded to whatever abuse she afflicted him with, he clearly articulated, no, I am feeling like you were being dismissive of me. And she intentionally pauses in silence and then says, okay. She's in control. She knows she's recording him. So the only thing she can do is just a one-word answer, which functions as an extreme form of dismissiveness, right? Dismissive is, I'm not going to acknowledge what you're saying. I won't affirm what you're saying. And remember that these women, they're the masters of affirmation. These are the women who will justify the violent, horrific, serial killer type strangulation of infants and toddlers, all because they weren't affirmed in how they felt. Keep in mind who you're dealing with here so that you can understand the intentionality.
Because you keep putting words in my fucking mouth.
Okay.
And you're making a deal into nothing. From nothing. From nothing.
Jamie, that's what I said you were doing.
Two interviews.
Please go. I like.
As evil and as psychotic, as diabolical as this bitch is, she's also stupid. Unwittingly, he's narrating the sequence of events that led up to her clicking record. He doesn't know he's being recorded. So naturally, his reaction is, what the fuck are you talking about? I was sitting on the couch, studying for these job interviews. He's just telling her, hey, I'm sitting on a couch. I'm not saying a word. I am studying. But she wasn't expecting him to have a rational and coherent recollection of the things that led up to the fight. So here we go.
Like I said, I'm not doing this.
Good God. What the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about?
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Got it.
Honestly,
I got it. Roger that.
So all dismissive, right? So mind you, the title of her video is After Telling My Boyfriend It Felt Like He Was Being Dismissive to Me. Then she goes on to manifest the most rabid dismissiveness. So she's doing this on purpose. And the moment that he's expressing things that would begin to lay a background that's not conducive to what she's trying to assert is happening in this video, she becomes angry and she tries to incense him even more.
You're really pissing me off.
Yeah,
Because,
that's very clear.
Look.
This
You're
is
fully
not
capable of speaking without walking on eggshells. You just don't have to fucking insult me and fucking make fun of me and laugh and make sighs.
Yeah, so he's basically begging now. Please don't just insult me for no reason. Don't then make fun of me after you insult me and then laugh at me after I react to you making fun of me because I'm hurt by your insults. and then sighing, which is the epitome of being dismissive. He's sitting there viewing her as if she just can't see what she's doing. We know that when she grows up, she will probably kill someone, most likely her children. We know that if she doesn't have children, she's probably likely to kill a domestic partner. We know that if for whatever reason she decides that's not the most desirable thing to do and that she would derive more pleasure from some other form of heinous crime, she'll probably be a false accuser, which she's pretty much doing already. And her retaliation is to try to put him by name out into the public eye in the hopes that someone might commit an act of violence against him or maybe even kill him. She could rake in some donations and some money by crying after the fact. So.
And to this, all the body language, like I'm fucking like an asshole to you, okay? Like now.
Jamie.
That's all.
You're yelling at me.
Yeah, so we know he's accurately perceiving her body language when he says to her, like you're doing right now, because she's doing it for the camera. Even though in the moment she's gaslighting him, we have the vantage point of knowing that she's gaslighting him. He doesn't. But she does. And I think that's to his benefit because, like I said, we all know that these types of psychopathic women belong in maximum security prisons on lockdown with the most violent criminals that exist, and they should have no protection from the guards. It's clear this is nothing in her future but a life of inflicting emotional and psychological abuse on people, and if she has children, probably for the purpose of abusing them too.
Because.
And you want me to not look at you like an asshole when you're yelling at me?
So when you yell at me, it's okay. Just like when you were on the couch yelling at me.
I do a lot of yelling.
She was simply too stupid to anticipate that he had not forgotten. Moments before she clicked record, she was the one screaming and yelling at him. The moment he said, "Oh, so it's okay for you to yell at me," she's immediately being dismissive. And it's almost like she's just embarrassed. So she was loving this until like just the production is not going the direction she wants it to go.
A lot of yelling.
All right, just get the fuck out of here, please. Just let's go.
I'm really ready.
Let's go.
You have an interview, so.
Yeah, let's go. I'll get a fucking car service and you can get the fuck out of here.
How fucking dare you?
Never
I'm not
said to you.
insulting you at
You
all.
are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That's not insulting, Jamie. Talk to your
you.
therapist about
Yeah, I'll
that.
talk to-
No, I'm serious.
Let's go.
Jamie.
I'm done.
Fuck you.
Go. Come on.
Fuck you.
Come on, let's.
Don't treat me like
Let's
this.
go. Nothing again today. I was sitting
That's the
on
key.
couch
Nothing again
doing
today, which means she does this to him
nothing,
all
and then
the time.
You fucking accuse me of fucking dismissing you,
Jamie?
and acting weird.
Shut up.
And then you fucking go
Shut up
over
for a
here,
second.
And then you.
As soon as he arrives at the conclusion of, dude, just get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be around you. That's when she starts to like go crazy-eyed because it's not what she wants. What she wants is to be a victim and to provoke a violent response from him. And he's not falling into her trap. She just wanted a video where he was becoming an animal and she was sitting there perfectly composed, virtually saying nothing. And the problem is he didn't do that. So then she tries to bait him so that she can get the combustion that she wants that's necessary to paint herself as a victim, and he's just not doing it.
Do you understand anything I say to you?
Yes, I do.
No, shut up.
I
and
do understand.
Listen to me.
I do understand.
Shut the
You
fuck
have a
up.
problem.
Yeah, look at you.
That's not true.
Look at you. Look at you. Can I speak?
You can't.
Can I fucking speak?
She's the predator here. She provoked him into this fight so that she could post it on TikTok. She's actually proving right now what you know she was doing before she clicked record, which is screaming and cussing at him, right? You can tell he's like upset. And you can also tell that he sounds like distant because men have learned to do this. We've all learned that you increase the distance between yourself and that person, not just because they in fact are dangerous and violent animals, but because you know that they are psychopathic females. They absolutely love this, but this bitch is just so stupid that she doesn't even realize she's fallen into her own trap.
You won't let me fucking talk.
Yeah, you spoke all morning.
No,
all morning
Jamie.
about this.
Right, so once again, now she tries to interject. Like, I think she's trying to be like a little bit more cognizant of just how much this thing has failed, because there's only like 24 seconds left. And you can tell she's trying to recover. She's like, dude, it's going to be so long before I have another chance to post it. Like maybe afterwards. Now what's crazy is this actually hit the production floor of her brain, went through its editing, and she still posted it. 24 seconds before she's going to close the video, he's calling her out even more, basically saying, well, I've been sitting here doing nothing just except for trying to prepare for these interviews. You know, I'm not like you. I can't just hop on an OnlyFans and make a whole bunch of money. I can't just go find 3 kids to murder and then get $1 million in a GoFundMe. I'm just not like you.
I told you I was feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I said you shouldn't.
And then look at what you're doing to me right now.
Yes, I am.
Because
of what you did this morning.
What I did, I spoke up and said I felt uncomfortable, and you turned it into a whole thing.
It is a big fucking deal.
Okay.
It is.
There's the clarity.
Right, clarity, I'm an asshole. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Good God.
This woman just created a university level course for all men to learn how to be protected from these violent, belligerent, inhuman animals, these beasts, so consumed by their hatred. She posted this, mind you, so she was in control the whole time. She was able to review it before she posted it and then chose to post it anyway. And the last thing that you see is her looking down at the camera to her imagined millions of supporters. I wouldn't be surprised in this moment. She's probably fantasizing about having children that she can kill one day and see if she could outraise Lindsay Clancy. But Jamie, I think it's Jamie, whatever his name is, dude, you need to get away from this bitch. You couldn't get away from her faster. You should have broken up and run from her 100 years ago before she was even born. You are already worse off for having been born in the same century as her. The fact that you actually are sharing a residence with her, that's what it looks like. Please don't ever procreate with this bitch. Dude, I hope you can escape her. Every single female out there who identifies as a feminist, who's posting these types of things on TikTok, who watches or likes these things on TikTok, or records these videos with the intention of putting them on TikTok, every single feminist out there who's sympathizing, empathizing, identifying with Lindsay Clancy, that is your modern day equivalent of the would-be Nazi soldier who one day seemed totally normal and then the next day was aroused and excited by the opportunity to pile hundreds of thousands of people on trains every day, drive them in squalor and horrid living conditions, only to be separated from their children, toddlers and infants, watching them get carried away by other monsters while they got marched to their deaths. That's how diabolical and evil these women are today. They make Nazis look like Care Bears. Know the world that you're living in, and whenever you hear things about like, yeah, hurry up, rush, get married, have babies, like you're basically being led to the slaughter. Anyway, good stuff. Peace out.